When I was a kid, video games were all about relaxing and having fun. Sure, we all still somewhat cared about whether we won or lost, but for the most part, you hopped on Minecraft or Call of Duty to sit back, relax, and laugh with friends. Nowadays, however, the gaming scene is obviously very, very different. Chances are, if you clicked in this video, you currently have or have had a phase with one of the following games: Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, Valorant, Marvel Rivals, Counter-Strike, Fortnite, Warzone, Apex Legends, and League of Legends. And what do all these games have in common? Ranked, or competitive, depending on what they call it. But regardless, all of these games that I listed are some of the biggest titles out there right now, and some of them have been for over a decade now, which is crazy to think about. But how did all this start? Well, in today's video, I'm going over the seamless transition of casual gaming turning into competitive gaming, and how it ruined, yet also saved the gaming industry at the exact same time. Growing up in the 2000s and 2010s, big mainstream games have always had a rank system, but the ranked mode usually had a lot less players than the casual mode. Examples of this can be found in Call of Duty and CSGO. There are some exceptions to this, such as League of Legends, but for the most part, most of online gaming was still very casual. That was until 2016. In my opinion, 2016 is the turning point for casual to competitive gaming. You had huge mainstream titles like Rainbow Six Siege and Overwatch come out with heavily supported competitive ranked gaming. Sure, at first there might have been more people playing casually, but eventually the damage was done. Pro League and esports took off with these games. I remember as a kid I was scrolling through DirecTV channels, back when that was a thing, and seeing something about Overwatch esports finals. And I thought to myself, what the hell? They have competitive esports on TV now? Battling it out to see who was the biggest version of them all. It was incredible. Sure, there was still Pro League gaming in the past, but in my opinion, Overwatch, Siege, Rocket League, and even League of Legends really helped the competitive scene truly take off. And after the success of these games, the shift was in motion. More and more mainstream titles added rank systems as a priority to their games over casual gaming, such as Apex Legends, Valorant, Red Dead 2. Wait, no, that game is way too beautiful to have a rank system. But anyways, nearly a decade since 2016, I think it's safe to say rank gaming has heavily taken over casual gaming. Why? Because it's addictive. Whether you want to admit it or not, the recipe to rank gaming is a lot more addictive compared to casual. That priority for gaming isn't to relax anymore, it's to rank up and have some sort of escape to reality. Now I know this isn't always the same case for everybody, but as a totally legitimate human being that has lived and grown up on Earth the same as everybody else has with the same experiences of gaming, I think it's safe to say this shit is crazy. The games that are the most popular now aren't your casual Minecraft or GTA. It's the sweaty, overly competitive rage that you see in games like Marvel Rivals or Siege, for example. When GTA 6 comes out, we'll have a few months of peace though. But for now, for nearly a decade, it is undeniable how the rank system has changed how we play. When you play ranked, chances are you care more about winning than having fun. And that's just a sad reality of it. Does that mean that ranked gaming is nothing but bad though?
You guys are so shit! I'm about to fucking leave!
No, of course not. A lot of it can be really fun still, obviously. We wouldn't be going back to it over and over again if there wasn't some sort of benefit. It's not like it's some sort of drug that has too many cons that outweigh the pros, right? Right? Anyways, in all seriousness though, playing as a coordinated team can be hella fun. You spend a lot of time and effort to eliminate the enemy team, escort the payload, or defuse a bomb, and figuring out different strategies while getting better at aim or mechanics can be very rewarding and fun when you win. When you lose though, holy shit, does rank get annoying. We all have seen many people in countless rank lobbies get mad at each other for not playing good enough. I'm sure we all have gotten mad at other people ourselves. It's just part of the experience.
This game is so simple!
But how did we get here? How did this all happen so fast? It feels like not that long ago we were just playing Minecraft and GTA for fun, instead of this stupid imaginary rank system. Did Overwatch and Siege really just kill casual gaming? Or was it something else? What game am I missing? Something I haven't dived deep into? Maybe a game I mentioned once but glanced over? Oh shit, Fortnite. As I was writing this video, I was having a hard time understanding why my brain kept going back to Fortnite. It felt like it was the pinnacle shift for ranked gaming, when obviously it just isn't. There was games before it, like Siege and Overwatch, that truly helped ranked take off a lot more than Fortnite did. I mean, Fortnite didn't even have ranked for the longest time for the first year or two when it came out. Until I finally realized. Fortnite didn't ruin casual gaming with its rank system, it's just that it was the last true casual game, in my opinion, I think. Because sit for a moment and think to yourself, when was the last true big mainstream casual game that everybody, and I mean almost everybody, played for fun? Like Halo, Minecraft, Call of Duty, or GTA? It's Fortnite, because I'm not including Among Us, for the sake of argument, fuck you. Anyways, Fortnite. The answer is Fortnite, because since then, pretty much every single multiplayer game has some sort of rank system added eventually, which makes sense, because why do we value the old Fortnite so much? It wasn't just because it got ruined from people getting too good at building. We miss the old days of Fortnite because it started off casual and was truly the last of its kind. Sure, there's still always always be some big games that come out and a lot of people jump on for a few weeks to months, such as Lethal Company or Repo for example, but these are horror games. And even the ones that aren't horror, like Peak for example, usually end up dying out anyways, and are nowhere near as big as Fortnite was. And that's why to me, Fortnite will always have a special place in our hearts. It was an amazing casual experience before we ruined it for ourselves. And there is also obviously Nintendo games, which to me have always helped keep casual gaming alive, but in terms of new titles and new franchises that are mainstream games that almost everybody have played, it seems like Fortnite was truly the last one. Maybe there's one or two that came out after Fortnite that I'm just blanking out or forgetting on, but for now, I'm just gonna say Fortnite was the last true casual mainstream online game. You could log onto the game and mindlessly get kills without having to try too hard and just have fun with friends. You could land tilted towers 10 times in a row, and sure, maybe you die right away a couple times, but it wasn't too hard to get top 10 or even a victory royale easily. That's not to say games like Fortnite are far from dead though. While I personally don't play the game anymore, many people still do and can have fun with it casually to a certain extent. The point of this video isn't to say that ranked gaming killed casual gaming necessarily, because I don't think that's true. However, I do think ranked gaming has unfortunately taken priority over casual gaming. And again, if you don't believe me, all you have to do is Google what are the biggest games right now, and most of them are going to have a very competitive ranked scene. And again, that's not to say these ranked games can't still be fun and worth playing. I still play ranked Overwatch sometimes, and for the most part, me and my friends try not to take it too seriously and care too much about a ranked, which leads to a good time, for the most part. Which, in my opinion, is why there's an ugly beauty to ranked gaming. There probably always will be. God, I can't wait until GTA 6 comes out. Bro, fuck these games.
Subscribe. 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 Subscribe.